hi. It's January 1st, 2020. I know it's going to be incredible. Let's see what God has for us today. Then God said to Adam, you listened to your wife, and you did what she said. You ate from the tree after I told you should not eat fruit from this tree. Because you did that, I will curse the ground. You would have to work really hard to make plants grow in it for your food. It will be like this for your whole life. Jesus, thank you for New Year. I'm praying for learning the lesson today. I hope I could live for your word for this awesome upcoming year. Amen. I know 2020 is going to be such a good year. I can't wait to get started. Let's be positive. Would you look at my plants? No! I'm mad at Adam because he did this. And this is not right. He shouldn't have done this. If he did, we shouldn't have been in the garden and stopped him from doing it. Maybe 2020 isn't going to be as good as I hoped.
Hey everyone, so I hope you enjoyed our reenactment. It may have been exaggerated a little bit for this episode, but it's a lot there anyway. So I was tagged by Mrs. Volfie at Our Half Acre Homestead. Her nephew tagged her. He started this whole kind of good, bad, the ugly garden collaboration. The idea is we are trying to help channels aware of each other, help viewers be aware of really good content that you may not know of or be exposed to. So he shouted out, now his channel is CJM Farms. He shouted out Me and You Acres along with Our Half Acre Homestead. I've been a longtime fan of Mrs. Volfie at Our Half Acre Homestead. Really good content, super sweet lady. I just really enjoy going in and engaging in her lives and all that fun stuff. I am new to CJM Farms and Me and You Acres. So I was glad that I was able to find some new channels to kind of jump into and look at their content. So he came up with this idea. Gardening is not always roses. As you saw earlier, we have been cursed to toil over the ground our whole life. And so thank you, Adam. Real quick thing, just since we're there. Everybody gives Eve all this crap for starting the curse. Guess what? If Adam was the husband that he should have been, that wouldn't have happened. Throwing that out there. More blame needs to go on Adam. Give Eve a break. She didn't have strong leadership in her relationship. Anyhow, the idea was CJM Farms tagged Me and You Acres and Our Half Acre Homestead. Miss Volfie turned around, tagged Off Kilter Homestead and Little Bits of Heaven Homestead. That's another awesome channel. Her I have known. I'm friends with her. She has a lot of how-tos, just a lot of really good content. If you rabbits, anything, you can go there and there's going to be a video somehow attached to her channel. I have decided that my two channels that I'm going to shout out is going to be Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Always going to have some kind of way to promote her. That's what happens when you're that awesome of a company. You're going to get promoted, and she is always top notch. I've never been disappointed with Mary's service at all or the quality of her product. So I challenge Mary's Heirloom Seeds. I also challenge Smith Family Ranch. Really cool channel. They do a little bit of everything. They're going through some stuff with their cows right now, giving birth. They had a pretty decent sized storm, so you're going to see how that affected their garden. But both those channels are going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly of their garden. I'm about to do that too, so let me flip this camera around and I'll show you. This is the perfect year for me to do this challenge because we have had very little good this year, a lot of bad, and even a lot of ugly. But I have solutions, and I'll show you that. So let me flip this camera around. And all right, so here's some good, though I'm giving away some of the bad. But so here's the good. Our sunflowers are popping like crazy. I believe these are the midget queen sunflowers. Don't hold me to it. These aren't the super tall ones that you can that you're used to seeing, but these are beautiful and we love those. Some other things that are growing really good. Excuse this, I know I need to weed eat in here. Our okra's growing really tall, really fast. Our radishes are getting huge. I believe we need to, yeah. So our radishes are going really big. The dill's kind of hit or miss. See that it's gone bolt, which is okay. And then our carrots are doing really, really well. The other thing that's doing shockingly good, what is that, Owen?
This is basil.
So that's the good. We do have some plants that are growing really, really well. Very excited about that. We do have, this is cowhorn okra. That's the burgundy okra. We do have our loofahs growing. I need to fertilize it. I just ordered some fertilizer from Mary. It got here while I was away getting that car. And then we have our jicama growing. And you know my love for jicama, so we're excited about that. So there's our good. Our bad and our ugly, well, it's kind of going together. So I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you that in depth. Couple different things with our cucumbers. One, I've talked about this in a previous video. It's just too hot. Also, we were attacked by insects. You can see where they ate everything but the veins. And I think Hannah is just so upset over our garden this season. She's just kind of letting that go, and we're going to start fresh in the fall and do really well. Same thing with our hydroponics. They died off. As soon as I got all that junk removed and taken to the dump, it let the sun in, those died off too quick. We're going to try this again in the fall, but I think I'm going to have to bury those, which I'm okay with. All this fencing will be going away, so I'll have a new setup for that. Oh, good. I forgot to tell you about the good. Our tomatoes are doing really well. Sage is doing pretty good. I don't know what that is. Hannah planted something there. I think that's radish. No, that's not radish. I don't know what that is. If Hannah was out here, I'd ask you. Or I'd ask her. But you can see our beans are not doing great. That's our last one. They died all there. The whatever that is, I don't think that's doing too well. This had dill in it. That's not doing good. Then she took dill out and put peas in it. So a lot of this died off. What are you gonna do? We learn stuff every day. I do believe the heat is definitely an issue. I've talked to other gardeners. The heat is definitely an issue. This is one of the hottest summers that I can remember. Oh, and look at that butterfly.
Yeah.
It's pretty. This is one of the hottest summers I can remember, but my biggest issue comes with the poor quality of soil. And I talked about this in my last garden update. There's nothing in the soil that we get around here to actually wick anything up. So we were having to come out here and water every day, twice a day, some cases, depending on the day. So I got to talking to Mary. As I do with all my plant issues, I shoot Mary a message. She said coconut coir pith would be perfect to add into here. I didn't know where to get it. She does sell it. I needed a big quantity. So I head over to Amazon and I got this. This is a 10-pound block of compressed coconut coir. This thing is solid. Now, they say this will expand once added to water 3 to 9 times its size. So I'm gonna get another one, another block, maybe 2. We're gonna mix it into that dirt pile. And before we plant our fall garden, obviously we're gonna rip everything out. We're gonna take that dirt out and mix it, put it back in and mix it with the coconut coir pith. So that's how we're going to solve our water issue. We're gonna put the coconut coir in there so it gives something to both retain moisture and to wick up, and that should help. I think between that and the cooler fall into winter weather, that is going to be an incredible garden. Like I said, we're doing away with these. When my parents come for Owen's birthday party, they're taking this back home because they got some puppies and no fence for them to run in. So they're gonna take this back home so the puppies can get outside where they don't have to, and the doggies will be safe. So that's it. That's the good, bad, and the ugly of my garden. The good, we do have some really good plants going on. The bad, everything died. The ugly, I haven't pulled some of the stuff that had died because we're just, I'm not gonna say hurt is the right word because that's kind of stupid to be like, oh, it really hurt me that the garden didn't grow, but we're super disappointed and we just kind of don't want to think about it right now. We still come out here and we take care of the things that are doing good, but the other stuff we're just not going to worry about right now, and we'll let it mulch itself, I guess. So please, I'll have all the channel links in the description below. JCM Farms, Me and You Acres, Our Half Acre Homestead. Thank you, Mrs. Volfie, for thinking of me to call me out. And also Little Bits of Heaven Homestead. Those are all before me. The two I'm challenging, Mary's Heirloom Seeds and Smith Family Ranch. So look out for those videos coming out. Please go check all these out. Tell them Off Kilter Homestead sent you. That would be awesome. We're trying to help each other grow. We're trying to get y'all some extra content, some quality content. And I pray really hard that the rest of 2020 is totally different than the dumpster fire 2020 we've dealt with for the past 7 months. So anyway, y'all be self-sufficient. Help everyone you can. Inconvenience no one. You have a good day. Bye.